Welcome back, Cyber Explorers. It's Alfie, and in this video we'll explore together with this step-by-step guide, how to boost VirtualBox and VMware performance in Windows. So without further ado, let's get right into it. If your virtual machines feel sluggish on Windows, the main culprit is usually Hyper-V and related features. By default, Windows enables components that load its own hypervisor, which interferes with third-party virtualization tools like VirtualBox and VMware Workstation Pro. Trade-offs: you lose access to WSL2, Windows Subsystem for Linux, Windows Sandbox, and some advanced security protections, like memory integrity. If you need those features, you'll have to re-enable the settings, but expect slower VM performance. Why this works: VirtualBox and VMware rely on direct hardware virtualization, VTX, AMD V. Hyper-V forces them into software emulation mode, which is much slower. Disabling these features restores full hardware acceleration, making VMs faster and more stable. Step 0. Check VBS status. Press Start, type System Information, and open it. In the System Summary, look for Virtualization-Based Security. If it says Running, VBS is enabled. If it says Not Enabled, VBS is disabled. Steps to disable VBS. Step 1. Disable BitLocker. If used, optional. Open Control Panel, System and Security. BitLocker drive encryption and look for the drive status. Turn it off if it was on. Step 2. Turn off related Windows features. Open Control Panel, Programs. Turn Windows features on or off. Uncheck the following options, if enabled: Containers, Container Server, Hyper-V, Virtual Machine Platform, Windows Hypervisor Platform, Windows Sandbox, Windows Subsystem for Linux. These features rely on virtualization and can keep VBS active even if other settings are disabled. Step 3. Disable Memory Integrity, Core Isolation. Press Windows key +I to open Settings. Navigate to Privacy and Security, Windows Security, Device Security, Core Isolation. Toggle Memory Integrity to off. Memory integrity enforces driver signing and isolation. Disabling it is necessary to fully turn off VBS. Step 4. Prevent Hyper-V hypervisor and virtual secure mode from loading at boot. Open Command Prompt as administrator. Run the following commands. This ensures the Hyper-V hypervisor and virtual secure mode does not load during boot, even if other features attempt to enable it. Step 5. Disable VBS via group policy. Press Windows key +R, type gpedit.msc, and press Enter. Navigate to Computer Configuration, Administrative Templates, System, Device Guard. Turn on Virtualization-Based Security. Double-click the policy and set it to Disabled. Can work without it if it's not configured. Step 6. Disable Device Guard via Registry. Press Windows key +R, type regedit, and press Enter. Navigate to Set to 0 if exists, then go to Set to 0 if exists. Step 7. Disable Windows Hello in Registry Editor. Navigate to Set the D-word parameter enabled to 0. Step 8. Restart your PC. After completing all steps, restart your computer. If VBS still shows as running, you may need to disable Secure Boot in BIOS or UEFI settings on some systems. Note: you can also perform a clean installation of Windows using an Autounattend.xml file generated from the Generate Autounattend.xml files for Windows 10 11's website. In the Setup options, System Tweaks, select Disable Core Isolation, Virtualization-Based Security, VBS, and under Windows Defender Application Control, choose Do Not Configure WDSC Policy. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new uploads. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.